Previously on Walking Life Together.
They didn't touch my heart as much as when I prayed and just asked God to take away the grief. So
What is your encouragement for those who are going through the same challenges you went through?
just acknowledge that it is a truly hard season. I think I said we waited for like 4 years before having Yumi. And for other couples, it's longer than that. We were going through the story of Abraham and Sarah in Genesis. They waited 25 years. So it's like a quarter of a century waiting before they had their son. So it is a hard season. And it is during that season when it's so easy to believe the lies, being being told to you lies like you're not worthy or you can't really be a true woman if you're not a biological mother and things like that. So it's so easy to just fall into those lies, and it's so easy to take things in your own hand and try to fix it instead of bringing your troubles and bringing your challenges to the foot of the Lord. So it'd be so easy to forget that motherhood doesn't only come in the form of biological mothering, that there are other ways to mother other people. So it's easy to believe that. And so therefore, for my sisters in Christ who are struggling through the same challenges as I did, it just becomes all the more important to ground yourself in the goodness and compassion of the Lord. It becomes more important to just make sure that your identity is grounded in Christ, because he doesn't see you as someone who is barren, even if you cannot biologically bear children. He doesn't see you as that. He saved you. He saved you for good works. So I think just grounding your identity in Christ and starting from there would open up a lot of like opportunities for you, whether or not God answers your prayers to have a child, because he does open and closes wombs, right? That's his to decide whether opening your womb or not would be good for you. So grounding yourself in that truth first, that whatever happens to you, it will be for your own good, because he is a good God and he knows what's best for you. I don't think I came to realize that until much, much later, because we were thinking, what if we didn't have children? What would happen then? And then, I see other women who don't have children and still they flourish because, God has designed them to be life givers, whether or not they're giving life to a biological child, but, they have other people that they care for. And so, and they're probably not hampered by the routines of daily living of taking care of small children, and then they can do all these other things, right? So that's my encouragement for you, is that, or for those who are struggling through, is that we may not see, and we don't see what's going to happen in the future, whether or not the Lord provides you with a child or not, but we know that he knows. We know that he knows. Also, just as a reminder that not being a biological mother does not diminish your worth as a human and as a woman. I think we talked before about God has designed all women to be life givers.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's my encouragement for women. I am beyond blessed, and I don't even know if I deserve, having children, because I desired for it, I wanted it, and I prayed hard for it, but God could have easily said no,
Mm.
and I would have to have peace with that answer. Whether we were grieving or despairing, moments of hopelessness maybe, it didn't really change his character.